Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a very special video because it is Disney themed, my favourite thing to talk about. So today I'm talking about my top 10 favourite Disney films. Before I start, this is my opinion, okay? I'm not telling any of you that if your favourite Disney film isn't on here that it's bad. These are just my favourite and I'll tell you why if you carry on watching. Now this list was pretty hard for me to whittle down because to pick just 10 is a lot harder than you think. There are so many amazing films, and yes, I've cut out a lot that are probably people's absolute favourite films of all time, but to me they just didn't make the list, but that's fine. All Disney films are great, okay? So at number 10 we have The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now this film always will hold a special place in my heart because I used to watch this film on repeat when I was a child. I mean all the time. When I was about, I don't know, 3 or 4, we were moving house, and for my parents to have a 3 or 4-year-old running around while they were trying to pack boxes, it was pretty difficult. So my mum literally used to put on The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh and I would sit there in silence just happily going, you know, Winnie the Pooh. I used to love that film so much. I couldn't even tell you how many times I must have watched it. I've recently rewatched it for the first time in a very long time and I still know most of the words. Like, that's how much I used to watch it as a kid. In at number 9 we have The Incredibles. Okay, I just want to say this film is so good and I'm so excited for the second one. I don't even care if I'm going to be the oldest person at the cinema. I will be first in line to see this. I used to love The Incredibles as a kid because I was a really big fan of superheroes in general. Like, I used to love Marvel films. I mean, I still love Marvel films. I still love like superheroes. So when Disney brought out a superhero film, I was like, yes, Disney and superheroes. Thank you. Violet used to be my favourite character because I used to relate to her a lot because I was very quiet and I felt invisible for a lot of my childhood. And yeah, that's sad, but it was nice to see someone on screen portrayed as sort of the same as me because it didn't make me feel so weird. I know I'm weird now and I don't even care, but as a child, you know, that's a tough thing to deal with. But Incredibles is such a good film. So at number 8 we have the cinematic masterpiece that is Aladdin. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that's really low on your list. I love Aladdin, just the others came up higher than it. I can't explain, it was so hard to come up with this top 10. So not only is the soundtrack incredible, I love the storyline, and can I just say the genie is probably one of the best characters in Disney of all time. Robin Williams was a genius and I love so many of his films, and the genie as a character just is a very special character to me. He's funny, witty. I just overall love Aladdin, and I love that it's a film with a Disney princess in, but the main film isn't about the princess, it's about Aladdin. I just love that. In at number 7 we have Enchanted. If you watch my Disney tag, then you'll know that I was having a little bit of a rant about how underrated this film is. I have loved it for a long time. No one ever talks about it. I feel like people watch it once and don't really bother. I love this film. I just think it's great, the crossover between animation and real life and the way it's done. I just think it brings some sort of magic into everyday life. It's got some really catchy songs. I think the characters are really interesting, and I just love Giselle and Robert. Like, that dance scene, I spoke about it before, but when So Close plays and they do the little dance, no, I can't even explain because I'm going to get emotional over it. But please, if you haven't seen that film, or you have but a very long time ago, go watch it again because honestly, I think you'll probably appreciate it more. Like, I didn't appreciate it when I was younger, but now I'm older, I definitely appreciate it. In at number 6 we have Big Hero 6. Didn't even plan that. Probably one of the main reasons I love this film is because Baymax is absolutely adorable. How can I be so attached to like a robot? He's just so squishy. I love that film. I think it's really powerful, the story, and again, it's like a superhero Disney cross. Oh, just yes. A lot of people don't really talk about that film and I'm like, come on, Big Hero 6 is amazing. And I think the reason people don't talk about it is because it came out, I think it came out the year after Frozen came out. And ever since Frozen's come out, people just don't seem to care about any other film, and I'm like, you're missing out on so much. So now we're into the top 5. So in at number 5 we have The Aristocats. This is another film that holds a really dear place in my heart because again, I used to watch this as a kid so much. Marie was like my favourite character. See, I don't even like cats that much. See, I'm a dog person, yet I love a film about cats. I don't even know what it is about this film. When I watch that film, I feel like I'm young again. It brings me back to when I was a child. The things like that always make you happy. And it is a very, very good film, and again it's very underrated and not very talked about. Just the kittens are so cute, it's set in Paris, and the storyline, got some catchy songs in it. It reminds me of being little and sitting in front of the TV and just having a little boogie to Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. Why did I just use the word boogie? Oh my god. In at number 4 is Inside Out. Okay, so this was really hard for me to put it at number 4 because I could have easily put it at number 1. However, it's obviously my number 1 favourite Pixar film. When I first heard about the concept of this, I was like, how the hell are they going to make an entire film about emotions inside a child's brain? I was like, that's not going to work, is it? That sounds terrible. Don't know why I thought that. It's Disney. Of course they're going to come up with something amazing. All the emotions everyone can relate to, okay? Because you have joy, you have sadness, you have anger, you have disgust, and you have fear. Everyone goes through all of those emotions all the time. So it's so easy to relate to that. And the way they've done it, it really makes you think, like, do I have these little things in my head that are controlling everything I do? It makes me laugh and it makes me cry, but I will never not watch that film because I'm in love with everything about it. So in at number 3 is The Little Mermaid. Now, I was actually surprised myself that I put this at number 3 because I thought it would be number 2. As a child, Ariel was definitely my favourite princess. I always wanted to be a mermaid. I just thought it was amazing that she was a mermaid. I still love all the songs. Flounder is still amazing and cute to me, and I still remember one Christmas, basically my mum had the VHS of Little Mermaid already. Basically what she did, she wrapped it up and gave it to me on Christmas, and obviously as I think I was like 3 or something, I had no idea, and when I unwrapped it I just remember squealing and like going, oh, the Little Mermaid, and I was so happy, and we've got a video of it somewhere, and I just look back and I think, oh my god, I was so happy, and I was like, can we watch it, can we watch it? Mum was like, not now, because we had other presents to do. Little Mermaid is always going to be one of my favourite films. Ariel is still my joint favourite princess. Ariel's great, okay? Who doesn't want to be a mermaid and live under the sea and swim about? Who doesn't want that? Well, Ariel didn't. That's all good. So at number 2 we have Hercules. Again, if you watch my Disney tag, this probably won't come as a surprise to you. I love Hercules. No one else seems to talk about it. No one else seems to care. Breaks my heart a little bit. I just love Hercules. I love Meg. I love the story. I love Hades. It's bad. I shouldn't love a villain, but I absolutely love Hades. He's my favourite. It's another film that I think of and I think, wow, I remember watching this when I was really young, and it's always stuck with me. I did have a major crush on Hercules as a child, and I probably still do now. No shame. In at number 1, it'll come as no surprise that the number 1 favourite Disney film is Tangled. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Tangled. Wow, that film. Flynn Rider, gorgeous. Rapunzel, gorgeous. Scenery, gorgeous. The lantern scene, gorgeous. Give me everything in that film. You know when there's a film that it's special to you but you can't really explain why because people will be like, I don't get it? That's Tangled for me. It's very much a film that cheers me up when I'm down. It has lots of deeper meanings to me. It just makes me really happy. Like, I'm literally wearing a Tangled necklace today, and Pascal is literally in the background. It's so hard to explain, but it's such a beautiful film. Bringing family together. She found love and she wasn't looking for it, which I loved. There was a quote that someone said of how Flynn wanted the crown until he found her. And I was like, my heart. I could talk about this film for days. It's my film. If anyone says what's your favourite Disney film, Tangled. I'll tell you right now and I'll go on about it and they'll be like, alright, wish never asked. Again, it's so underrated and I wish it wasn't because it deserves so much more love. Anyway, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed my top 10 favourite Disney films. Please feel free to leave your favourite Disney films in the comments below because I would love to know. I love to know people's different opinions on what their favourites are. Maybe even say what your least favourites are. Again, that interests me. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. So I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!